Hey guys, I thought I'd make a little post here about now that the World Championship match is finished. I'm sure a lot of us are disappointed that Ding wasn't able to retain his title this time. Yeah, even like some of my little students were crying about that, crying with disappointment because Ding lost his world title. But I thought I might mention some things about his opponent, Gukesh from India. This kid, I learned a lot about him during the match that I didn't know before. One thing that I learned was that Gukesh actually isn't from a rich family. He's from a pretty common, like even maybe a little bit poor family. And even as recently as 2018, you guys might remember 2018 when Ding was at his peak and he was just crushing everybody, including Magnus Carlsen. At that time, Gukesh, his family was still very poor. Only 5-6 years ago, however many years it is. And Gukesh's family couldn't even afford coaching for him. He was going to tournaments, but his family couldn't afford coaching. Sometimes his parents would like borrow money for tournament entry fees, or borrow money for this or that, or somebody in some family friends would donate some money so that he could attend some tournament, and his family like went without things to support his chess. So as somebody who, when I was a kid, our family didn't have a lot of money either. It made me sort of admire him a little bit, to come from, struggling and, wearing cheap clothes and family and friends, throwing little bits of money together so he can afford to attend tournaments until just a few years later becoming the world champion. It's pretty great, and it's a nice reflection of his talent as well. So Ding was not beaten by an amateur. He was beaten by a very hungry young man, a very motivated and talented young man. So at least that's a good thing. We're all very disappointed about Ding losing his title, but maybe this will take the pressure off him. He can come back to the international tournament circuit and crush like he was before. Now that the pressure is lifted off his shoulders of having the crown, there's an idiom in English. Maybe there's something similar in Chinese. It's similar. It says, "Heavy is the crown worn by the king," or something like this. It's a big burden to be the world champion and have all that pressure. But yeah, I thought I'd just shine the light a little bit on Gukesh as well. Comes from a poor family. They sacrificed a lot. His parents traveled around, get every small little scrap of money they could, and he reached the very top, while still 18 years old. It's great to see. I also found, I read in some news recently that FIDE has licensed 20 schools in Shenzhen, in Guangdong province, to have serious chess programs as well. So I look forward to seeing some super talents coming out of Shenzhen. If there's like FIDE licensed chess schools, and there's, what did I say, 20 schools? Yeah, 20 of them. And how competitive the chess scene in China is. We are very likely to see some absolute superstars come out of there in the coming years. So let's give the Indians a run for their money, give them some strong competition, right?